right, so you've jumped into GoHighLevel. And listen, that was a great call. This thing is an absolute powerhouse, designed to be the one central command center for your entire business.
I mean, that's the dream, right? The idea that you can take like a dozen different subscriptions and apps and just get rid of them. Streamline everything into one single platform. That is the promise of GHL. But let's be real for a second. The first time you log in, all that power can feel, well, a little much. With so many options and settings, that initial setup can look like a mountain to climb. It's super common to feel a bit overwhelmed. But hey, that's exactly why we're here. In this explainer, we're going to slice right through that complexity. We are going to walk you through the first few critical steps to get your account set up the right way so you can go from feeling overwhelmed to feeling totally in control. Okay, let's get right into it. The very first thing you need to do is connect your domain. Seriously, think of it as putting your business name on the front door. It's an absolute must-do if you want to look professional from day one. And this isn't just some techie step we have to get through. This is all about branding. Using your own domain instantly builds trust. It makes sure your emails actually get delivered, and it makes every single thing your client sees feel like it's coming from your brand, not some random software. The good news is GoHighLevel gives you two really simple ways to get this done. If you happen to use Cloudflare or GoDaddy, there's a super easy automatic method. And for everyone else, if you use Namecheap, Bluehost, whatever, there's a manual method that's just as simple. So if you're on the automatic path, it really is this easy. A little wizard pops up, you log into your domain account when it asks, and poof, it does all the technical stuff for you in the background. We're talking a few clicks, and you are done. Now, if you're going the manual route, please do not let the name scare you. It is just a fancy term for copy and paste. GoHighLevel gives you a little piece of text, you log into your domain provider, find the DNS settings, and paste it in. I promise the whole thing takes maybe 2 minutes, tops. And here's what's actually happening behind the scenes. It's not as complicated as it looks. You're just creating something called a CNAME record. All you're doing is creating a subdomain, like portal.yourbusiness.com, and telling the internet, hey, when someone goes here, point them over to GoHighLevel servers. That's it. All right, so your digital address is claimed. Your sign is on the door. What's the next logical step? Well, it's time to invite your team inside. Okay, pause for a second. Before we add a single person, you have to understand this difference. It's so important. Think of the agency view as the manager's office. It's the high-level control panel for everything. The sub-account view, that's the main work floor. It's the CRM where all the day-to-day action happens. So adding a new team member is super simple. From that main agency view, you just fill in their name and email, and an invite gets sent out. But pay very close attention to step number 4. Configuring their permissions, that is, without a doubt, the most important part of this whole process. And that brings us to this absolutely critical point. You don't just want to add users to the system. You want to give them the exact right level of access they need to do their job, and nothing more. This protects your data, and honestly, it empowers that. And just look at the level of control you have here. It's incredible. Does your new VA really need to see your billing information? Of course not. Should a salesperson be able to edit your core marketing funnels? Probably not. You can literally toggle on and off access to every single part of the platform, so each person only sees what is relevant to their job. So you might be thinking, okay, I get it, but is it really worth spending time on this? Why is dialing in these permissions so important? Well, the answer really comes down to 3 huge things. First, security. You are protecting your client's sensitive information. Second, you prevent costly mistakes, like someone accidentally deleting an entire workflow. And third, and this is a big one, you actually make the platform easier for your team to use. By hiding the stuff they don't need, you let them focus and get their work done faster. And just like that, in a few simple steps, you've done it. You have gone from a blank slate to a secure, branded, and fully operational foundation for your business inside GoHighLevel. Let's just take a quick victory lap, shall we? Your domain is connected. You get the agency versus sub-account thing. You've started building your team, and you've locked down their permissions for security. This is a huge head start. By getting these foundational pieces right, you've basically built the launchpad. You've paved the way for all the cool, powerful stuff. The automations, the campaigns. You've officially moved from overwhelmed to empowered. So the only real question left is, now that the foundation is solid, what are you going to build first?